Hello from Together We Mix. Wow, it's been a bit of a wild and windy today. It's a bit wet and windy here in the Barossa and across Adelaide today, but it's been nice. It's been lovely to have the rain.
Yeah.
But what's really cool though is like having this wet, windy, wetty sort of thing. Oh, gee, I love some warm takeout. And one of our favourite takeouts here in the Barossa is
Asian taco.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's no longer here in the Barossa. So just shout out to Shandy and Lisa. Thank you so much for all your service over the last few years. But you've gone on to bigger and better things, no doubt. But we are bringing to you the taste of Asia this evening. So tell us what we're doing.
Okay, so first of all, one thing I loved about Shandy and Lisa's, not only did the venue have a really retro, the machine's turning on. Not only did it have a real retro vibe, it had the classics that we all kind of identify with, which my kids absolutely love, which is like lemon chicken and sweet and sour pork. And we love our curries, don't we?
Oh, we do.
And I thought it's a good way to kind of showcase some of the recipes on here. Unfortunately, we did want to kind of highlight one recipe today, but I looked near and far for a bunt tin, but I couldn't get a bunt tin.
Bunt tin? Tell us why you needed a bunt tin.
So, most of you, if you've been in the Thermomix world for a while, you'll see that they like to showcase how now you can cook your rice in the baroma dish while you have all your curry going on underneath.
Whoa.
But sadly I didn't do that. However, I cooked my rice while we were prepping and getting ready for tonight's live. So before we go into the main cooks, I'm going to just show you how easy it is, I guess, to make a fried rice. And we will be doing part of the final touches on the fried rice in part of the cook when we use the baroma. But I haven't even cleaned out my bowl. This is really bad. I'm going to just tip this out. At least I know what's cooked in it. Now, anyone who knows me knows that I try to use what's in the bowl. I've only made curry paste in here, so
that'd be good flavouring.
No big deal.
No.
So literally, the first thing I want to show is I've just got literally, and this is showing cost effective and how much doing takeout and you can feed a crowd with less to nothing, right? So all I'm actually going to do at the moment is chop my garlic in here. And now with the new look, we just want to go into our manual mode to do this, and I'm just gonna put it on, say, a 7. And you can hear, as we have always loved with the Thermi, you can kind of hear the motor when it's ready, when it's chopped. I find things chop more evenly, especially when it comes to salads, and really quicker. So
some really good salads recently, haven't you?
So
really good ones.
I'm just pushing that down,
Good broccoli.
and I'm just putting our leftover remnants of our celery and carrot in here. So I'm just going to saute it all at the one time.
So they were just bits and pieces kind of left in the fridge, weren't they?
We were just cleaning out the fridge because we did a bit of a... And I'm going to just put a splash of oil. Now, unlike the TM6 browning mode, you would have to actually go into a guided recipe to be able to utilise, or a particular recipe to use the browning mode. You would also have to have the correct kind of roundabout ratios, and you would have to weigh out or measure the oil quite the same.
But you can control browning mode with the TM7.
Yeah, so I'll just do a quick splash. And if you want to, if you didn't want to do, I'm just doing the browning mode because the browning really heats up really quickly on here. Otherwise, you could do the open cooking. So I'm just going to go into the browning mode, and I'm wanting it an intense, not a gentle, because it's like as if we're in a wok. I'm just going to keep it at the 10 minutes, but I'll probably take it off while that's going. So what I've already prepped for the rice, so I've just stuck all my rice in the cooked rice in my baroma. It makes it easy for
So you're going to use that aroma to mix up that rice.
Yeah, well, I've also just whisked a couple of eggs. You don't need to add the eggs if you're vegan. But I'll put a bit of sesame oil and a bit of salt, just to give it some flavour. And you can hear that browning.
Yeah.
But while we're waiting for this to brown, Matt's going to be making, and I haven't told him yet.
No, but this is the benefits of working with a team.
But we haven't got the chicken out. You'll need to get the chicken.
Oh, there you go. So
I'll get you to go and get the chicken because
Yep.
we need to slice up the chicken too.
Sure, absolutely. No worries.
We'll
I'll be back.
Yeah, Matt will be back. That's the one thing that we forgot. And while he's doing that, I'm going to go into our little book here. And this is where hopefully you can see we've got our created recipes, and I've saved it under my created recipes. I'm just trying to find, you can generally tell by the picture. I think I've even saved it as today's recipe. Now what we're doing is we're doing the prep for our sweet and sour and our lemon chicken first, because we generally will do the meat in the air fryer. We're going to cook up, this feels like it's intense enough. So, and I love, look at that, I love how that goes. It's perfect. That's there, and I'm going to just tip that out onto my rice for later. Actually, I haven't made myself much bench space here. Yeah, so we're going to prep the sauce for the lemon chicken and the sweet and sour pork first. So I'm just putting all that in. And we'll just mix that through. So this is a cheat kind of quick, easy.
So look how you're able to use the aroma on that. That's pretty
well,
cool.
no, yeah, I didn't cook the rice in the aroma, but
No.
I like to combine it so I can really
But you
mix
can
it
use it
around.
as a
And we generally serve it up
Yeah.
in
Just
that,
put the,
but
just
we
put the
might
lid
be
underneath.
using both the aromas. I've got to
Yeah.
work out what.
Yeah.
So we might put it over in one of our mini thermosets, but I just thought for now.
Yep.
And again, it's no coming out the bowl. So Matt, what you can do is you can slice it like we normally do for lemon chicken.
Yep.
Actually, do we normally just leave it whole?
I thought we.
Okay, we normally. Okay, so
Well,
we're
one
gonna.
like this, I'll cut it into halves.
No.
Which one?
Cut it down long ways.
Yeah.
And you need a little bowl to toss the flour and the Chinese spices and the salt and pepper. And for anyone who came to Barossa Fresh last weekend, they would have smelt we'd freshly made some Chinese spices only the night before. And I love being able to keep our spices nice and fresh, and it makes for more vibrant. So what I've actually done here, I've just diced up here in the Barossa Fresh. They often have really nice, beautiful, long, thick pork loins, really quite affordable. And I think it's better than buying the slabs or diced pork. And especially if you can get some good quality pork, it's really important. And what I'm going to do is go to my home screen, and I'm going to play around with this recipe because I've decided I want to have my capsicum and onion like a sizzling. So I'll probably do that, put it aside, and then make the sauce. But I'm still using the guided recipe for that. So just while Matt's tossing his chicken.
Yeah, I'm just going to about to make up the
yeah, so
potato
just
mix.
read the first.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Just make sure the
Okay. Now I'm not doing the rice, obviously, so I'm going to skip past all these, but I want to make this my current step. and it's asking me to add plain flour and corn flour. Personally, I'm going to be using corn flour and a bit of arrowroot. I actually think arrowroot, and I think Shandy even uses arrowroot when it comes to her sweet and sour food. So,
Yeah.
let's get that.
So that's it over here.
Yep. So I'm just gonna put it in a bowl on the lid. Is that your? That's mine.
Then. Oh.
No, you took it. Oh,
No, surely.
it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it does.
I don't think it matters.
Goes faster.
Okay.
Right, I'm assuming this is all the ingredients here for the.
What does it say for me to do?
I need my flour, I need my pepper, I need my Chinese spice, and I'll just make sure I've got the right list of ingredients here.
Okay, so 50 grams. And don't we all love, if you've got a thermi, just weighing on the top of the lid of the bowl? Thanks. Who uses it just for weighing even when they're not cooking? So, what do you got going on there?
Oh, I'm just making sure I've got my right ingredients here. That's all.
What's it saying?
I need my flour, I need my pepper, I need my Chinese
That's
spice.
flour.
Yeah, that's what I need.
The corn flour's here.
That little one.
Yeah, your little one's
That's
there.
alright. No worries.
Okay.
You can tell I communicated really well before this.
Don't worry, I can multi-skill. I'm a woman.
Yeah, so 20 grams of flour in there. So it's
So these are quite similar what you do for the coating of them. It's really funny looking over. My bench is higher. I'm too short, but that's okay. Shout out to shorties. Shout out. Okay, so that's done and it ticked itself off, which is great. And then we set the bowl aside. Okay. And then we place a separate bowl and we weigh in some water. Don't know what this is doing here. Whack that on. I'll soon work out what it's trying to do here.
yeah.
As most of you who've ever watched me cook, I'll probably go way off the recipe, and you can stay straight with the recipe, but I just have a look and I go, oh, I don't want to do this, do I?
Alright. So
Oh, this is just to thicken up the sauce. I don't need to do that, okay? Because I'm going to use open cooking in mine so that I can reduce my sauce. So I don't need to do any thickening. So I'm going to just go next. And now we've got the pork loin weighed into bowl. Is this in a separate bowl? Another bowl. They like their bowls in this recipe.
So
I probably do things a little bit different.
So what I've just mixed up in here is the flour and the seasoning for the to go over the chicken. So that's just going in there, 15 seconds speed through just to combine it until it's a dry bowl. That's the way it goes. It's interesting, it didn't automatically come up, so it's like it's been
it's a creative recipe.
it's a creative recipe. So
it will be different. But that's okay.
That's all good.
So I'm sticking, do you know what? I've already got my pork on there. Not wasting the bowl. Okay, my tamari is my soya sauce.
So now that's in there. Now all I have to do is just put the chicken in there. That chicken will go into the bowl.
And now I don't exactly have 700 grams, so I'm just making my adaptations as we're going. Is there some more Chinese spices?
Your homemade Chinese spice.
Yeah, it's my homemade. And we add the egg. The Chinese spices. Sesame oil. Get some sesame oil happening there. Like our sesame oil. moisturise it too. So I've done my egg there. This is going to be interesting combination here. I guess now we put it into the flour mixture. Doesn't tell me. I am really going off here. So got some ginger, got some garlic.
Together we get mixed up.
Yeah. Just doing that.
Yeah.
Chop. What are you up to, man?
I'm just preheating. So what I'm going to do is preheat the air fryer, and then I'm going to put the chicken into that for 12 minutes. While that chicken is cooking in the air fryer, I'll be making up the lemon sauce here in the bowl, and then that will get drizzled over the chicken. So this one's a really quick and easy recipe, even though I probably made it 10 times more complicated than what
Yeah,
it should
I
actually
know,
be.
but no, you're doing pretty good. So
Thanks, Eddie.
this is wanting to make the sauce. I personally don't want to make the sauce. I don't know why you wouldn't cook your onion, your garlic and ginger before you add all your sauce things. So I don't like the way that this recipe reads. So I'm making it my way, which I think the TM7 lends to.
Yeah.
And I'm actually going to put in some sliced onion because that was my addition. And I think I've got a bit of time in that.
Yeah, well, nothing wrong with it. That's your time.
And then I'm putting a bit of oil. And again, I'm going to just use my browning function because it's so quick and it's amazing. So I'll just press that. Stick that on. What I don't think the recipe's already, or maybe I'm jumping ahead of time. It's just how I make this normally in a different way, not through this recipe. I'm actually going to use the 2 plates to toss. What happened with yours?
The recipe called for 200 grams. I've actually put in a little bit more than 200 grams of chicken into the bowl. So the bowl sort of had a bit of a hissy fit at me, and it hasn't properly coated the chicken. And that's okay. That was just my bad, but it's, you know what?
It's alright. It's probably my wording on my recipe because after all, it is my recipe that I've put on there. So
yeah, it smells really good. It's getting a good coating there of the flour and the Chinese spice. So that's just going to go in the air fryer.
Yeah, I think you'll cook yours first. And the reason you want to keep your breast whole is it's nice to then slice up afterwards for that. And then it doesn't dry out the meat too much either. Now you don't have to do sweet and sour pork. You could do sweet and sour chicken, which this recipe is. And I didn't worry because I'm just doing the sauce component. Like, we've got all these juices there. I'm literally going to add it into my sauce and it can cook down when I do my sauce. Now, if I wasn't on live right now, I'd be like fully shaking this around and probably be covered in flour at the same time. What do you reckon? Oh, see? Look!
Yeah, it's already started.
I just did it!
It's already started. On live television as well. Goodness me. Oh.
I manifested that.
Yeah, well.
Oh.
That's what you do.
Oh. Yeah.
That was being told.
Yeah. You really would like a bag to shake this all around in.
Yeah.
I don't even think we've got a large enough bag to toss it.
Now what's really cool is we've got the powder left over, the flour left over from the coating the chicken. So that's going to stay in the bowl, and that's actually going to add to the sauce, and that will help thicken up that sauce, which will eventually go over the chicken anyway. So that's pretty cool. So I'm just going to add two tablespoons of oil into that.
Someone's trying to message me. Who's this? That looks amazing. She's seeing what we're cooking tonight. Julie, I'll have to send you the replay. Alright. Okay.
That's good. So that's 2 tablespoons of olive oil in there, and that's just going to get heated up for 2 minutes.
Right.
When my screen works, we've got a drawer here that's really getting in the way.
Oh.
It's better.
Yeah, but then the scales. I did it for a reason. You got to just work with it, mate.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
I'm working with it.
Got my lovely onions. What we're going to do now, oh, that's so good. I'm going to add in my spring onion, cut in a little like Asian style. And I'm going to add my capsicum chopped. And I'm going to put this on a gentle one. Yeah, be gentle. I'm just doing it all on browning. And this is what I love at the moment. I'm just kind of making this my wok. So,
Yeah.
just stick it on, see how it goes.
Now that oil's heating up in there. I can't even hear it. I have to keep checking to make sure that it is actually on. But it's going. That's going to be going up to 100 degrees.
Yeah. So,
For 2 minutes.
what have you got in there?
That's the oil. It's just heating up the oil
Yep.
in there.
We
Gosh, it
got
smells
this.
amazing here.
Okay. Now I'm putting I forgot I had this. I just found this in the bottom. And do you know what I'm gonna say? I hear some people say I've got enough thermoservice. Do you think you ever had enough thermoservice?
No, the amount of times we use the thermoservice, and we actually serve it up. We have them up at the table. We've got rice in there. We've often got a
And
curry
then
in
you've got
there.
leftovers.
Got
in the
leftovers,
restaurant.
yeah.
So I like this. I thought the sweet and sour would look really,
Yeah.
really cool in this one.
Absolutely.
So.
And that's one that you can actually use. Isn't that the one that you use?
This is a limited. Like,
Yeah.
I don't even know if they still sell it on the mixer shop. So, okay, let's just check. So we don't want to overcook our. Do you see that? That it
Oh,
comes
look at
straight
the
off.
steam on that puppy.
Oh, everyone's calling me. Oh, right. Where do they call me now? Look at that. Sizzle, sizzle.
Yeah.
So we
that's
put
good.
that all in. Nice.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, it's really good. And look, can I show you people? Don't know if you can see this. Like, I've literally, if you've ever done browning in TM6, you know what the browning will look like on the bottom.
Yeah.
Completely
Pretty
impressive.
Yeah.
You wouldn't even get that on your fry pan. And you wouldn't certainly get this gloss. So, that's nice.
There is a gloss in there if you didn't see.
Gloss.
There is
like
gloss.
the gloss.
Yep.
Okay, so what am I doing? I went out of here. Alright, I want to go back to my recipe. Okay, now we can put this stuff in. So, Aldi, thank you for some nice organic. Can you open this for me?
Sure.
Rice wine vinegar.
Yeah.
I need something that's already open.
Right here.
Oh, grab it.
Now I'm just trying to read this recipe here, Deb. Is that saying add 2 lemon or juice of 2
No.
lemons?
You're going to add the ginger. Are you at the
It's
stage?
saying add 2 lemon and
Yeah.
a half sliced.
No,
Is that
no.
is that juice of 2.5
No.
lemons?
This is the ginger, the lemons.
Yeah.
No, lemons, sliced
Yeah.
lemons.
So, 2 lemons and a half slice. Okay.
Yeah,
When you work on
sorry.
that wording, that's okay.
I know.
Alright.
Alright,
This
here we
is
go.
This is the ginger I'm using.
Oh, I'm worried this is all going to splat on me. Oops, I got 170 there, that's okay.
So it's 20 grams of ginger. Yeah.
Oh, that smells like it's smoky, Matt. Are you sure you cleaned it out properly?
Probably
The
not.
Rice cooker?
Probably
Don't
not.
worry, if you see some smoke around us, we're not dying, we're not in a fire. We only like to. Oh,
Alright, seems to be
okay, sugar. How much sugar? I'm using coconut sugar. And I probably never use what it says because I don't think, oh, what's that? Luckily I didn't put that in.
Oh,
do you notice that we no longer have to tear? That's fantastic.
I have to do this because this is a created recipe, so I'm just I'm going backwards and forwards in here, which is just one of the things you do. So 60 grams of water. Reading this upside down.
Yeah.
Which means I've just gone overboard now. I've just gone over.
Oh yeah, you don't want too much.
No, you don't want it.
Don't lose it. Now, what else is it saying? Fresh pineapple.
That's 70 grams. I'm happy with that. Right, so going back into the recipe.
Pineapple.
Done my 60 grams of water. Must be
Okay.
in front of it.
Already done the spring onions and capsicum. Go next. And we're going to cook that. I'm not going to cook it on 120. I'm actually going to do open cooking because I want to reduce it a little bit. So I'm going to go to open cooking. And I'm going to do 10 minutes instead of the 8 minutes, just because we're on slightly reduced temperature, but we'll have that going. So, where are you up to, Matt? Oh, don't do that on the timer.
Yeah.
No, here. What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm going into
Timer. There.
3 minutes. It doesn't tell me the speed. I don't want that.
Oh, what do you want? Manual cooking?
Yeah, I want manual cooking. Oh, that's it. 3 minutes. 3 minutes.
This is on, by the way.
3 minutes.
And the
100
only thing
degrees.
you can hear is our air fryer going.
Reverse. And
What are you
0.5.
cooking? Yeah, what are you doing now?
Doing the sauce.
Wouldn't you want to up a bit? Is there any other things in it? Oh no.
It's the ginger.
Okay.
Was that ginger supposed to be cut up?
Yes.
You just had a big block of ginger. You didn't say anything about cutting it up.
Well, I just
Okay.
see you tap it off. Tap off the lid.
Tap it off.
That's
No,
what you can
straight
do
away.
when you're in manual mode. There is no waiting or counting down. Even
That's
in
pretty
the
good.
guided cook, there's a little bit of a pause before the lid unlocks. But when you're in manual modes and using any of the modes, you can take off the lid. Like for instance, this is brown. This is actually on at the moment open. And you can actually take it off and it will stop. And you can put it back on and you just press play and it will go again. So I love that. Use it all the time. So So, has everyone else eaten? Or what are they cooking?
That's probably a little time we're done.
Oh yeah, okay. Matt's just putting in. Did you put in any water? Because it looks like half the
I did the
water's
water.
gone.
I did the water.
Okay.
It's probably so.
Do you think you put 2? Let me have a look.
I did 70 grams of water.
Yeah, but I don't think, do you think you tipped it out too much?
No, because when I went back in, it
Okay.
said 70 grams.
Right.
So it,
Okay, it's all good. Probably the flour as
I think the
absorbed.
flour's absorbed some of it, so I was accounting for that, so I was happy to let that 70 grams sit there.
Okay.
Alright, and away she goes.
I'm going to go and check the chicken. And what are you doing?
What
So
am I
how long have you got that going
It's got to
for?
go for 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
Just on reverse.
You can start seeing probably some of the smoke coming out of this. How long did you put these on for, Matt?
12 minutes.
Okay.
What the recipe said. What the recipe. Now, while I was
Okay,
doing that,
yeah.
just gives me a chance to clean up here.
Oh, you don't need to clean up. We're on the
That's good.
right.
I'll just-
Come on.
Yeah.
He has a habit of just cleaning non-stop. Please, I know I should be really thankful. I know some people don't, but he just doesn't stop. Do you, Matt?
Oh, well, same.
Right.
Doing that.
That I was told I'd make you clean. And it's like
Oh.
they seriously don't know you. They just honestly. Where's cleaning? All
Oh,
right.
that's good.
So
That smells
now that
good.
we're doing
Good
this.
immunity here.
The next stage, we're going to put the sauces away Matt will have the chicken resting. As soon as he takes out the chicken, I'm putting in the pork, and then what we can do is get on to the curries.
Yep.
I'm going to be making a red curry, and Matt's making a Thai green curry.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's not taking long at all.
No, it's actually quite fun. I mean, I know we started a little bit late, but what's really cool is we already had the Thai green curry paste. It was already in the freezer.
Still going? I feel like this is...
Yours is still going. Mine's still going.
Okay, I'm going to just put the chicken.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed there's no sugar in this lemon chicken.
Yes, there is.
In the sauce.
Yes, there is. Yeah,
Really?
we've got to the next stage.
Oh, I haven't got to the next stage. Okay, that's all right. I was going to say, wow, that's a pretty healthy lemon sauce. You really are.
Yeah. Just going to let them rest a bit. What do you reckon? Yeah. I don't want to overcook them.
No,
So.
no, you better to. We can always do it.
And it doesn't matter with the chicken if it's sitting there because the sauce is going to be hot and it will re-warm.
Yep.
I'm going to put in my lovely pork now.
What I'll do is I'll just cover that chicken up. Oh, smelling alright.
Is that mine or yours?
That's mine.
So how you going, Matt? Reading my wonderful recipe.
Yeah, no, it's all good. Alright. So, this is going, get that whiff for there. Just put my head in the steam, why not? What a great safety feature. So now adding up to this, this is the rice syrup and the rice wine vinegar and the lemon juice, and that will then get cooked on steaming for about a minute.
Yeah. Okay, so my sauce is done. It probably needs a little bit more thickening up, so I might use a little bit of that corn flour. Did you not use your little bit of corn flour?
I didn't use the corn flour, I just used arrowroot.
Oh, that's right.
That's what I was told.
No, that was for me.
The arrowroot?
Yeah.
It said flour. Did you mean for me to use the corn flour?
No, that was your flour.
That's the one I used.
Oh, that's not arrowroot.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
That's it. Like I said, we didn't really communicate before this, so we're just winging it as we go. That's why we're using chicken. It's a chicken wing.
We're very much like this in the kitchen, aren't we, Matt?
Yeah.
But we end up, and I guess it's showing, like, seriously, do it, like, don't have to be a pro, do you?
No, I'm certainly not. So, hey. So 70 grams of rice syrup.
He likes to follow recipes, though. He generally stays on recipes, like, where I'm the opposite. He's getting more adaptable, aren't you?
Depends what it is.
Okay, so I'm gonna put gosh, that recipe was really quick, wasn't it? And I'm gonna actually put the juices from this.
Yeah, no, why wouldn't
And it
you?
will cook down.
Oh, look, I'm going outside the recipe. It said for 70 grams of rice syrup. I've just gone up to 79.
Gosh, I'd want to go under than over.
Yeah, I know. I'm living on the edge here.
And I'm gonna put in some America leaves just to give some aromatics happening to that. Alright. Now, how long have you got until that's all done?
Oh, I don't know. I'm just playing as I go on. Okay. Good.
You got your sugar?
Pour some sugar on it.
How do you cook any of the chickens? Now, Matt needs to put chicken stock in his. I talked about this a lot and I'm going to bring it over. I always love, because we always have our famous veggie stock paste, and to make budget and cost effective, rather than buying protein just to make paste, I actually make, this is Alice Alexandra's sister made a vegan cookbook, and this is like smells like chicken stock powder.
Yeah, but
It tastes like chicken stock powder, so I kind of combine the two to be our chicken stock.
Gives it a umami.
So it's not really chicken. So it's really good if you're making the Thai green curry we're making as well is vegetarian, or whatever you're making vegetarian, you can have those umami flavours coming through.
You're not using any lemon juice, are you?
No.
No. Excellent. No worries. I'll see if I did weigh 100 grams of lemon juice.
Okay. Is this actually going on?
Yeah.
Gosh,
Alright.
I don't feel like this is on.
120, that's
Oh.
not good.
I'm waiting. Hold on. Is that?
1 minute on steaming.
Yeah.
Steaming 1 minute.
That is definitely on. It's so weird. It's actually on. Like, I really can't get used. Because it's so quiet in it, Matt.
It is. Yeah.
And if the air fryer wasn't going, maybe we could hear
I'll be
it.
able to hear something.
But I'm really not hearing anything.
You know it's on though, because you can see that that red smile.
Yeah, I know, but I thought it was just the bowl keeping warm. No, it's going up, so it's definitely on. I'm going to just turn over my
Probably shouldn't put the lid on there while it's steaming. Now, if this is only steaming for about a minute, if it was steaming for a little bit longer, you could have your aroma and then you could be steaming some veggies in there if you wanted to.
Okay. So, how are you going? So, we could get a board, start chopping
Yeah, start
the...
slicing that baby up.
There's
There's a fish board.
a knife.
Yeah, I'm just going to wash this puppy.
Okay, so getting our board, getting the chicken ready. Is that yours?
Possibly.
Yeah. This is going down, is it? That's at 85. Is that on pause? Does that mean it's on pause?
No, it's still.
Yeah,
No, it's
no,
right.
that's on.
It's up
I
at
had
85.
paused it. Yeah, I know, but I think what I did is I paused it before. That's it. I can't hear it.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing.
Alright, I'll cut up the chicken for you.
Oh, well, hang on, just.
What?
I'm happy to keep doing it. I'm just doing
I
it.
know, no. I'm just
2 tablespoons of sauce, so that's about 40 mils of sauce. There you go. Get it over it. Alright, 1 teaspoon of chicken stock paste.
That's here, Matt. So put a teaspoon of that
This one?
with the veggie stock.
With the veggie stock, yeah. No worries.
That chicken's perfect.
Yeah, look at that. That's good. That's what we want.
Okay.
And we need, I'm just going to add about 160 grams of water. We're making up our paste at the moment. Sauce rather.
Okay. I'm just going to show you. Don't put too much sauce because sometimes it's... So we've got our chicken all sliced up, ready for the sauce. Not too much.
It says 160. That'll do it.
I think my pork is ready. That's how quick.
Get some pork on your fork. 75
How's our
grams
sauce?
of coconut sugar.
Oh, that's nice. Sticking up.
Coconut sugar here.
Oh. I'm almost tempted to put it on browning, just a really intense. I'm going to do that. Okay. I'm going to browning now.
You do, you.
I do mean, I just want to really get a bit of stickiness to my sauce. Okay. Well, where's the white thermoserver? I'm going to put my pork in here. I'm going to go up and show them up close.
That's just in the final part of the cooking. 2 minutes steaming. Good.
And I'm not going to put the sauce on till, yeah.
So it's just steaming away there. What I'm impressed, just like already just got 2 meals almost done. It's pretty amazing. The night is still young, it's only 6:30.
Okay, I'm coming out the front here. Look, I'm just wanting to show you. So there is my pork on top. You should see it. It's nice and it's really going to stick to the sauce, and then obviously we got our lovely vegetables underneath. Now, my suggestion would be, if you're doing this and you've got people coming over, leave this like this is, and so you can warm up your sauce separate, and then you put your sauce on. So then your pork won't go too soft, leaving it too long. So you can then just have everything nice and hot to the table. What do you reckon?
Oh, I reckon that's a fantastic idea.
So, do that. Okay. Let's see what my sauce is like.
Can they see that from there?
I don't know, it's so much.
It's like steam, yeah. You might have to take it around to a bit closer.
Oh well, I'll pour it on.
Yeah.
Good thing my kids like pineapple, there's a fair bit of pineapple. Did you use some of the veggie stock?
Yeah, I did. So, Wendy, what's your go-to Saturday night dinner for a winter's menu? I mean, oh, look at that. Really?
I know. I'm gonna.
Yeah. You might have to come here again, Deb.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. You said this is your corn flour.
Yep.
Brilliant. So this is where we just come to thickening up the sauce. So just adding a bit of corn flour, mix up with a little bit of water, and then that will go in there, and that will cook that up. Gosh, it smells in here. Whoa.
Amazing. Oh, I can't wait to eat. Okay, alright. Stick a lid on that. Keep it going. I am not going to clean out my bowl because I'm just cooking for us.
Yeah.
So literally what I'm going to do is I want to brown. I've got my meat. I've already put a bit of bicarb on there.
Oh, what's the bicarb do, Deb? Tell us
It
what the bicarb
tenderises.
Yeah, that's a good trick, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's
Have you
good.
used all the oil?
Yeah, I'm going to have to probably go down and get some oil.
Yeah, I need some oil.
Alright, I'll go down and get some
Yeah.
oil.
Just let me know.
Well, I'll just use the oil that I had.
Yeah. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out of here. I've finished my sweet and sour pork. And you could follow the steps. You can do the guided cook if you want. But I love the fact that now I'm cooking more my way and I'm not even having to use the stovetop. So that to me is a real winner.
Gosh, oh, it smells like a Chinese restaurant in here. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
So good.
So I'll have a bit more.
Yeah, absolutely. Take it. There shouldn't be much there.
So I'm going to just put a bit of oil on the bottom there. And I'm going to do this in 2 stages. Do I have onion? And again, I'm adding onion because I do like onion. So I'm going to do a bit of the beef and a bit of the onion in here. And I'm going to go into the browning mode. And I'll be setting this aside and then doing the curry sauce. So I'm getting like that wok
Sounds good.
consistency.
Wow.
So, alright. Now this was only 1 piece of organic rum.
Yeah,
And I love that, like, we're making a vegetable curry and a beef curry, and we've got our chicken breast. So,
good.
and gentle. I actually want that intense because I'm cooking the beef. So that's going. That's doing its thing. I'm going to move some of this stuff so I can work around. We've got a really tiny kitchen, extremely.
But it just goes to show you how essential having this is. I mean,
and if anyone watches me at like Go Vita or Barossa Fresh, I've only got like a little card table and I'm cooking away. Now this recipe, I'm going to go to it while this is browning up. If I cancel, I don't even think I'm in that recipe. It's this one. Now this is the one that said you can do your rice on the Varoma. If I go into it, it's really interesting because it's got frozen peas. I've never put peas in my curry before, so and then when I was getting my bok choy ready, all the little ends I just thought could go in there. I feel like I'm missing.
I wonder if that's a British influence when India was under British rule, whether the peas was a British addition.
I feel like I'm missing ingredients in this, Matt.
Okay.
So let's have a look at the ingredients. The broccoli. Yeah, because does it say that's for this recipe? No.
It's saying sorry. Oh, that's the frozen green beans. Just got a mouthful. Oh, lemon chicken steam.
Well, don't stick right over it. That's not safe, Matt.
No, it's not. Oh gosh, it smells so good.
No, I need some more broccoli. I think. Yeah.
It's just I was just saying that's lime leaves. So
okay. Smell that.
Oh my word! Oh, my knees are just buckling at the moment.
I wish it was closer, but
that is good.
It's really good.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Hey Deb, I keep waiting to hear the doorbell ring. Someone who's watching it tonight is coming ring.
Yeah, they see we've got lots of food here.
Yeah.
Who's around? It's one that Laura hasn't messaged. Are you watching, Laura? Watching. Alright, what are you up to?
Me? Alright, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take that sauce, I'm just going to pour that over the chicken that's been sliced. Thanks, Deb. And that's going to just sit in the Varoma. So if the chicken's a little bit pink, that heat from that sauce will just...
It's nice and like...
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we'll show you. You go and show me.
Yeah, I will show them.
Yeah, that's too much. Alright.
Oh,
we got some extra sauce.
Yeah, so do it for another time. Okay, so there's the chicken. Just try not to spill out the sauce there. Okay. Put the lid on that. Yeah.
Now, if I was doing the wok or the fry pan, I probably would have overcooked my beef by now. I'm just saying that's perfect.
Wow.
Look at that.
Oh, that's gorgeous. Yeah, it's got a nice slight pink to that. That's good.
I'm going to get my other thermoserver, which I love, keeping our food nice and hot.
Yeah.
So you might see it, like this on here, you might actually see it come off.
Now, I am cooking.
And you should see this. The browning is just coming off the bottom.
That's pretty amazing. So you don't have to worry about doing it quickly.
It's incredible. No more like trying to scrub it off or...
Okay.
Yeah, it's really good.
Where's my recipe? It's supposed to be.
Oh, where are you supposed to be on
I'm supposed to be looking for the Thai green curry.
Oh, here.
What's happening? My week. What's going on?
Your Wi-Fi is down? Cook today.
Cook today, yeah.
Is the Wi-Fi on?
Yeah, my week.
It might be having a hissy fit. Just let it...
Let it calibrate.
What? I just think it's your Wi-Fi.
Does it matter if I properly exited the other recipe?
Yeah, no, it should be there today. It's just the Wi-Fi. Check the Wi-Fi settings.
Yeah, the settings.
Okay. All right. I'm out of my brownie. I'm in my Thai red. Not doing the rice. Okay, we're wanting our Thai green curry paste. Now, I actually made my Thai green curry paste today, earlier. Is it coming up yet?
Yeah. Oh, it's, did we actually plug it in?
It did. I hear. You just got to be patient, mate.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah. Our Wi-Fi is pretty dodgy here.
Alright.
We know that. Alright, so what's that? 45. Another one.
Same as Deb. I'm not gonna. I've just had the sweet and sour lemon. Sweet and sour. Not sweet and sour. I've done the lemon chicken.
Oh no, I would rinse. Sorry, I'm not wanting sugary lemon in my curry. It's a bit different. I'm getting the sweetness in the spice of the red, and I haven't used. So we've got that. We're taking up milk.
Do that.
Yep. Putting 60 in here. You don't need the tin. Now, I have spoken about this previously. When you're doing this, it's telling me to cook for 2 minutes. Now, if you've got children and they're just getting used to heat, you're wanting to cook your curry, longer, your curry paste down. So that's cooking that.
Oh, that's already been done.
We haven't done the beef. I forgot to do the beef. Can I just quickly do the beef?
Oh, you gotta put the other beef in that one.
Sorry, that's okay. We can shift it over. It's protein.
Yeah. It's taking out my food mix.
Sorry, I thought I'd done this.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's why it's called together mix.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, put that in.
Just mixing it up.
Yeah. Go out of the recipe. Go into our browning. And I'm wanting intense. And press play. Sorry,
That's okay.
I've just, yeah.
You told me before to be patient, so he's a really good learning curve for me.
Well, I love the fact that we've got the two thermies right.
Yeah, no, it should be good.
And we're cooking kind of similar flavours, so.
Yeah, all going down the same way.
It's only if you had people who really were vegetarian and they didn't, then I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, of course. Maybe they better not bring on our doorbell.
Yeah. Now, what I'm going to do is we're going to get the other baroma out because I think we're going to load up the veggies on yours.
Sure.
In there. So if anyone hasn't seen, we've got the new baroma.
I'll just show it a little bit slower. So, there you go. If you haven't seen, there you go. There you go, there you go. There.
Right. And why don't you go to the recipe so we can see how we layer this. So just press this.
Yeah.
I might show you the recipe details if you don't. No.
Oh, recipe details?
No. Here. Home. Where's that?
That one.
Okay. Preparation. Is that preparation?
Yeah,
right.
preparation.
So how does it tell us to have the veggies in yours? Because we're doing a vegetarian Thai green. What's it say?
It says the barometer in position, drain the rice. Oh no, that's the salt.
No, up the veggies. Here, this bit.
Arrange mushrooms around in the around the tin. So this was if we were trying to find if we had a bun tin, we would have been cooking the rice in the bun tin in the baroma, and then around that bun tin you put the veggies, which is pretty smart cooking actually. So it's
literally, I've got some veggies that I had already pre-prepped that I had too much for my demo raw, and then we were doing a clean out of the fridge, and we had some zucchini, the ends of the bok choy.
Yeah.
So I'm putting all this in there. I've got a bit of pumpkin, carrot.
Yeah.
So, and again, we want to leave that centre hole there. And then what we're going to do is load up.
With all your
Can you put that on so I'm not...
Oh, come on.
Oh, both of us. Oh, no, it's me. My red curry. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put, and I love this now, this rectangle, that I can put in little areas, so if some kids don't like certain vegetables, you can, but that's not the case here.
So
People have to eat veggies.
Eat or starve.
Eat veggies. Oh, we've got our bok choy.
Yeah.
And then we've got our mushrooms.
Oh.
So, see, we've got that, actually. And then, oh man, that's...
It's great, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
Okay, so, it's ready to go. How's this going? Have I finished? It's almost. What's it on? 1 minute left. So, I'm going to just stop that because I did do it longer than I needed to. Get that. And now we put the rest of the coconut milk in. So. Oh, how's that going? Let's check the meat.
That's your beef.
Yeah, you go check it.
Ah.
Sorry.
Your control.
I can't multi-skill.
Oh, you said you could.
Aha. Alright, just a little bit more.
To the test there.
About a minute more. No.
Yeah, no, I was putting on it.
Right, I just have to press. It's already started to go. Okay. So I'm putting my coconut milk in here. Done that. I'm not doing bean shoots. We need the lime leaves. Oh, I'm going to pick some of those. Oh, and go there. And then it says to put our aroma on. So what I'm going to do, this is okay, that I'm going to stick my rice in the, where's...
Right, yeah. Give me a spoon.
I can use this.
Sure.
Right, you want to stand over there. Go and check that beef. Get the beef out of it.
Alright. Alright, there she goes. Yeah, that's good.
And just put that in that...
This aroma here? Yeah.
Yep.
No worries.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
Whoa.
I'll take that over there.
Sure thing. Dex, move out of the way.
Okay, so I'm sticking my aroma up here and putting this on. Sorry, Matt, can I just get down here? And I'm going to put. Now we've got these little greener wraps, which I like using. Putting that in as such. And then I'm putting my egg that I was supposed to do for my fried rice on here. Let's spread that around. Make sure it's spread around. Okay, lid. Do I have a lid? Oh, yeah. Awesome. And then we go there. And next, and then it says to cook. veggies.
Tell me. What?
Oh, I might put my frozen peas and I need a bit of broccoli.
Yeah.
Can you grab me some?
Some broccoli.
Yeah.
Let's say broccoli.
Yeah, in this it does. I just don't fit. So what do you got going in here?
Just put the curry paste in there. I'm short by about 15.
Oh, nice. All right.
That's alright. I just need the coconut cream in there. 760 grams of coconut cream. Wow.
Oh, don't worry. You work with what you got. Anyone watch our cooks? We work with what we got. Now his scales jump around a bit only because we've got the thing behind. I'm a bit shorter than him. What am I wanting? Some lime leaves.
So we need some broccoli.
Okay.
Just in florets.
Yep. What's his say? Matt? Insert
simmering basket into bowl.
and waste sweet potato. We're doing it in the aroma, so it doesn't really. I want to actually go back. Why aren't we cooking this curry paste down?
I don't know, because you've already
No, I want to cook the curry paste down.
Okay.
So, again, going into manual cook. Okay, I'm doing that 100 degrees and I'm just going to do it on speed 1. So I'm just cooking down the Thai green curry paste. I wouldn't have put all the coconut, you know how we normally incorporate a little bit of the coconut beforehand? We can put that in here, Matt.
Yep.
Just load it all up. Matt's already eating.
Yeah. I jumped into my mouth. It was amazing.
Alright, okay, so that's good. Hopefully, and what I'm going to do, that's only on 1. Because I really want to get it to the top, I'm actually putting that on 2.5 the speed. It probably works. I've noticed with the new settings with the steaming mode that you don't go up to 4 like we used to with the Varoma. It's only staying at 1 and 2, and I don't know if I'm doing it a disservice turning it up, but it just seems really weird in all the years of TM31 and TM5 to only be working with like level 2. So I don't know if now with the new mode, the steaming mode, they generate like the intensity of the heat, that they're getting it to a higher temperature, and that's why they don't need to. I don't know. I have to find out more about that.
Yeah, bit of
So
homework.
who's been using the Varoma with any of yours? I love my Varoma.
Yeah.
Always cook with Varoma. What are we doing here? Is
Well,
it
you
on?
said you're reducing the sauce. So
Yeah,
how
I'm
long did you
reducing
want
the
it- how long
sauce.
were you
Well,
thinking?
how's it going? For how long?
I don't know. How long did you put it on for? I don't know.
Oh, it's only got 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Be
2 minutes
patient.
left. Yeah.
Yeah, 2 minutes. All right. Why are you doing that?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Matt,
Yep.
what are your thoughts? What have you loved about the TM7?
I am really loving not having the arms like the TM6. It is so good. Like sometimes if you don't put the bowl on properly, like that little sensor toggle at the back, and then the arms, and then having to wait for the arms if you're trying to quickly get the jug on and off. It's brilliant. I love the base on the TM7.
The cleaning.
Oh, and the cleaning is really awesome as well. You can actually put the I don't recommend putting the blades in the dishwasher, but you can put the bowl in the dishwasher and it doesn't have the handle on it like all the other models do. So it's not this cute awkward thing.
I don't think we've yet, and I have done a few demos and roadshow, and because the pre-clean is so, I feel superior, and the fact that now when I just even take it out and give it a rinse around the side, I'm finding because there is no handle, I'm not getting in the habit of actually putting it in the dishwasher. And also the blade, like Matt said, we watched this German thing, and they said about the blade and how that when it gets repairs on the blade, it's often because the dishwasher's eroded because of the harsh water. And we know
also,
in South Australia we've got very harsh water.
But even just knocking around the dishwasher, it's a quick way to blunt your knives anyway. So you don't want to put your blade in there.
Alright, so how's that going, Matt?
Yeah, no, loving the TM7. The screen on it is pretty amazing as well. I'm also loving what you're cooking. I mean, we've got there's already been a few stills on the screen already, but it doesn't interfere with the sense. It's got that multi-sense capacity, so it's not going to. You're not going to have to keep wiping the screen every 5 seconds. Love it.
So now.
All right. So hopefully that's
done. So
that's reduced down.
We go back to the recipe. What's it saying, Matt?
And it's saying, so put your kettle on to boil. Yeah, okay, done that one. Yeah, done that one. So this one's where we put the varoma into the
So
position.
what did we put in this bit?
So coconut cream, the bamboo shoots. Was there anything else that needs to go in there?
No, we got the varoma happening.
Yeah.
We don't.
Rice on plate.
What's this say here?
That's just add to the bunting. That's with the salt in there. That's with the rice. Wine sauce. And so steam. So 20 minutes.
We won't need to do 20 minutes because we're not doing chicken. Oh no, it is not chicken. Ours are cut quite thin.
Yeah.
We're using a lot of thin cut.
So we can.
So I would even go down to say 12 and then check it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really cool. You can just
interchange it.
Yeah.
Okay. And you probably not, you can't see here, but it's showing that we've got a steamer basket and the varoma, but we haven't got that. We've just got the one.
Yeah.
But we'll do it for that.
What the machine doesn't know won't hurt it.
Oh, look at this.
Yeah, you got that.
And I can even hide in between them. So literally, I'm just going to check my egg.
Oh.
It's almost done.
Yeah, that's good.
And how's my veggies?
Oh,
my goodness.
You got that nice green glow,
I'm going to take you around and show my green because I cannot handle overcooked broccoli. It's a sin. It really is.
Yep.
We don't like that.
No, that's
okay. So we've got that's the lemon chicken.
Yep. This is the
rice.
That's the beef.
The beef. Yeah. So
that's going to get mixed up with your.
No, that's going to go. Have we got another thermos? Surely we got another thermos over. We might have to have the curry on the plate.
It might be in the no, it might be in the dishwasher.
No, there isn't. So we'll get. Can you get like a serving plate? No, that's all right. We're good to go.
Yeah, okay.
We do have it. It's probably in the fridge.
Oh, yeah. No, I emptied the fridge.
Okay.
Alright, so on the plate.
Yeah.
It's nice people.
And we wouldn't have so many dishes if we weren't doing a live, literally.
Yeah.
We kind of work from our chopping board, don't we?
Yep. Straight in. But even so, if you were doing all of this at the stovetop without a Thermomix, imagine the amount of dishes that you'd have to be, washing up. I mean, we've just used pretty much the same bowl, and apart from my quick rinse, that's been pretty much the only time I've had to wash. Yeah, we've got a few other bowls that we've served up in, but that's just because we're
Alright, so how's that?
viewing pleasure. How's that? Looks happy with me. It's got the big smile on it.
Ooh, that almost looks done, doesn't it? And he's only got like 9 minutes left.
Yeah. So in the meantime, this is where you.
Is that going to be big enough for all the veggies? I think we need like a massive.
We need one of those big, big ones. No, hang on. Change that. Change that.
Oh, that big one maybe. noodles.
Yeah.
Only the noodles we use.
Yeah, you got to get that smoky flavour into your
No,
noodles.
it's more like to toss the pad
Yeah.
thai or toss
Yeah.
the other. Okay. So I'm just going to have a look. I reckon that needs done. What do you
Scratch
reckon?
it and have a play around with it.
Yeah, that's my, it's done. And
I
look at
reckon
my
those veggies-
vegetables.
Yeah, you don't want to do any more
Look
of
at
those
that,
veggies.
perfect. They're perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can just put a stop on that. So there's our beef. Now we're adding, or we could put the fried rice back in, and then we could use that thermomix mat for the Thai green.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay. Oh, look at that! Even that looks good.
Does, yeah.
I just see this, like it looks so good.
Alright.
Okay, gotta stop that.
This just need to be heated up, fried rice.
Okay, hold on. Alright, set aside. We're not adding chicken. We've cooked our meat. Now, what we're wanting to do is add fish sauce.
Yep.
But I think this has got plenty of fish sauce in it. Oh, it might do.
Have you put fish sauce
I'm going to add. Can you get me a spoon, please? I'm
Yeah.
going to add some coconut sugar
Yeah.
in here. Oh, this is did you use your coconut sugar?
I did use coconut sugar, but I got it from the jar. I didn't get it from that. That's okay.
Okay.
So no, that's.
What's like having
yeah.
a heart attack then?
Yeah, no, it's all good. We can put that back in the jar. It's good. Yes, I felt a bit bad. I was using up 75 grams of coconut sugar for the lunch.
I know.
And
I know.
yeah.
Where's the
Uh,
spatula?
there's a spatula over here.
Stirring.
Got this one.
Now, my curry doesn't look exactly too red. I'm going to give you that.
Looks
But
a bit
I
like
think-
green yellow.
Yeah, but I think it's because I'm just gonna what? It's like it's still on the cook. Is it? Oh. See, it's a bit.
It's a bit.
It's probably because my curry, my chili, dried chilies. Maybe I didn't use the liquid from my dried chilies when I did it.
You've also used coconut sugar in there, so that might.
Oh, that burned quite a bit.
Yeah, that's all right. That's we're going to be testing the
No, that looked quite bad.
does. Yeah, that's all right. We'll see if that one comes off. So there's a bit of a brown mark on the bottom of the.
Yeah, but I've never seen them.
No.
Oh, I might have,
Might have been a bit. Did you have a bit of flour in yours?
don't know.
That's all
Alright, I'll do a vinegar wash.
right. Yeah.
It'll be good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Test the cleaning cake.
So, oh, look at that.
Oh, that was beautiful.
I'm
Wow.
going to take that over. Can you go and take this to the,
To the camera.
Camera.
Absolutely.
while I get the fried
I promise
rice?
not to sample any on the way through.
You better not.
No, no, no.
Okay. So I'm putting,
So look how good that is. Hopefully you can see that. Yeah, that's see like the greenness of those that broccoli and those other veggies just balanced against that meat there. Beautiful. As Deb said, doesn't look that red. Look, it's going to go down with a glass of red.
right, no, glass of white. I'm putting some spring onions in my fried rice. I'm going to cut up my Alright, how long have you got, Matt?
About 5 minutes. Oh, look at that. 5 minutes and 3 seconds. Wow.
Okay. Hold on. Where's the coriander?
Coriander? Oh, did I put that away? Probably did. No, it's
Oh, no.
coriander over here. I know not everybody likes coriander, so to each their own. You don't have to put coriander in there. So I was out the other night and someone said, yeah, no, you can keep the coriander. They were not impressed with it. going to get the sugar out the way.
Alright.
Probably gets
Yeah.
contaminated.
Okay.
There we go. Alright.
Okay. So there's my fried rice. I don't know if you can see it. And then what I'm going to do is I put a splash. I've got the underneath of my Verona tray. I'm just putting a bit of tamari in that. And it's already got the sesame oil from the eggs. But we like fish sauce, so I put a splash of. Do we have any dried garlic or shallots? We like to add that too.
Got fried onion?
Fried onion.
Yeah, fried onion.
Yep, so if you just put that in.
Yeah. There you go. There you
Alright.
go. Good.
Alright. Okay, so there's our fried rice.
Yeah.
Keep that, put that on the table. So
Yeah.
while we're waiting, I'm going to quickly get the vinegar on here. Ugh. I think the coconut milk was what caught,
Yeah.
but that's okay.
It is alright.
Nothing's not unfixable. I'm going to cancel this recipe because I don't need it anymore. And I'm going to do fat or caramel. I feel like the browning is 12 minutes. So I'll do that. So how are we going? We've got 2 minutes left of Matt's. Let's have a look.
Yeah.
Oh, our vegetables are looking perfect.
Yeah.
Don't know if you can see.
Plenty of veggies.
Can you hold that from?
Yeah.
See, look at that.
Good.
They're looking good.
And the ones underneath are good.
Yeah, awesome. And then we're going to just repurpose that. And then we're good to go. So then we've got obviously our red curry, our green curry vegetables, our sweet and sour pork, our lemon chicken, and our fried rice. So, yeah, I can't wait to eat. What do you think,
No,
Matt?
that's good. And that's just that's taken us about an hour and a half in the kitchen.
Yeah, an hour and a half. Oh, okay.
Plus plus the prep time.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't include prep time.
Yeah, but I think we'd go through a lot quicker
Yeah.
if it went online.
Yeah.
And we would have definitely have already cleaned the kitchen in this space of time.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we can put those over. So
Yeah.
we'll just assemble this. Right, put that on. I'm just going to move that over here. Put this here. I reckon that's done, Matt. Honestly.
Yeah, I reckon we don't want to do it.
No, we don't want to do it too much. Okay, so we want to put all our vegetables together.
Yeah.
Yeah?
That's all. We need another bowl for that.
Oh, look at that. And do you know what? I would be tempted to serve the curry sauce at the side so everyone gets a real good, decent serving.
Veggies.
And there's Matt's green curry sauce. Yum. What do you
Other way.
reckon?
Other way.
I know. What do you reckon?
I reckon that's amazing.
No, but what do you reckon if we serve it up like that and then they can
And then they
put
can
on?
just drizzle it on themselves. Yeah.
think
Yeah. No,
We're
it's
doing
good.
it our way.
Yeah.
So for anyone who watched any of our cook,
Thanks for hanging in with us. That's
yeah, can't wait to eat.
pleasure working for you.
All right.
Yeah.
Until
All right,
next
till
time.
next time. Together we mix. Bye.